One morning, as I am using my laptop, my SPA in campus Jorn messaged me. She said that my task for this week is to make a news article about the upcoming pilot face-to-face classes by DepEd. The first thing that I think is to open a new tab and search the article to Google. Then I saw an article on the DepEd's official website, which is luckily about the topic that my SPA told me to do. In here, I gathered some information that can help me to start the news outline. Secretary Briona's statement was also included in this post, so I totally captured it. Next, I know that President Duterte's approval was indeed an essential part of this issue, so I searched in YouTube to see if his spokesperson, Roque, had said something about this. And as I expected, this was all the information that I needed. I note every single word that comes from Roque, and I will surely paste it on my article. I'm sure that this information was enough, but there is something missing. So I interviewed the principal of our school. I directly asked her if our school is included to those who are having a pilot face-to-face. I know that her words can be the center or the angle of my news, since it is one of the frequently asked questions by the parents and students. Surely, her statement is a big help to my article. Those three that I mentioned are examples of a primary source. Why? Because primary sources are original materials or the original source of information. The first example is the official website of the Department of Education. It is an example of a primary source because the published materials that can be viewed there come from the time period that the issue is being discussed and were written or produced by someone with first-hand experience of the event. This is where we copied the statement of the DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones. The second one is an interview platform, which is clearly an example of a first-hand information. Roque is the Presidential Spokesperson, which means that he represents the President. Interview platform is the best example of a primary source. The last is the statement of Ms. Arlene Hernandez. Why is her statement credible and why it is needed on my news article? Because she is the current officer or teacher in charge in GLAFJENHS. She represents the school, and with that, she can have the knowledge if the school belongs to those who are having a pilot face-to-face. In writing a news article, having primary sources as your source of information is a must, especially when you are gathering pieces of information that should come from known and concerned people. To my fellow students, searching for valid and accurate information is our responsibility. How can we call ourselves the hope of our nation if the knowledge we know is fake and faulty? Let us all be aware because unreliable informations can hurt us and the people around us. Once again, I am Lady Hunter F. Cancaida from Grade 10 Alicul.